Hey guys, Tim Wilson UK here and welcome back to the Golf Club 2, and we're going to be continuing the offline career in this video. Just about to start event number 4, I believe, so I'm just going to check what that is. So let's jump straight into the career here. Just a couple of little housekeeping things. I want to say a big thank you to all those people that have been checking out my live streams on Twitch, as this one is also a live stream. I also want to send out a big thank you to all those people that have been watching the videos on YouTube and also subscribing to the channel. As you guys probably know, I'm doing a big push at the moment to try and hit 1,000 subscribers. It has gone up phenomenally over the last few days, so I want to say a big thank you to all those people that have subscribed within the last few days, and all those people that have remained loyal subscribers throughout this period of time. So thank you very much for that. For those of you that want to subscribe, check out my YouTube channel after the fact. Obviously, if you're watching this now live, then you're tuned in on Twitch. If you're not watching it live, then you're watching it on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. The subscription button will probably be somewhere in the bottom right hand corner, somewhere over there. Feel free to leave some comments, hit that like button, it's always appreciated, and I always do appreciate it. And anybody that leaves a comment, and anybody will know that has been watching my YouTube channels in the past, I do tend to try and reply to every single YouTube comment that comes in. So if you do leave a comment, I will read it. I do read every single comment, and I try to reply to as many as I possibly can. You'll notice in the top right hand corner I've got 11,500 coins now, and that is because HP Studios gave everybody that got the game fairly early an extra 5,000 coins for all the disruption that they had with the servers last week. So we had about 6,500, we're now up to 11,500, so I am going to be spending some coins on my offline society. Before I do this, now I'll do that in another video. I was going to check the online society. Now let's have a look at the online society. I want to say let's have a quick look here. Societies. I'm just going to have a quick look at what we look like at the moment membership wise. I know the last time I checked we were around 110 members. I think it's probably going to have gone up. Let's have a quick look. Just waiting for it to load up. I have made some changes to the current events in this season. They were all running at 7 days. I've now reduced them all to 4 days. So if you have a look at the season schedule, the first event of the season ends tomorrow. So let's go down. So that one's currently running 4 rounds, ends in 1 day, and then the next event starts the following day, July the 5th, Veni Vidi Vici Classic, and then the Jack Daniel's Open on July the 12th. You can see here, does it say? It doesn't actually say the course. Oh, there we go. The links at Royal Atlantic. Then we're playing the Jack Daniel's Open at Victory Village, the True North Pro-Am at Highland Rise Country Club, and then the Northern Isles Open at Royal Ethelwynd. Now, I did actually use predominantly HP Studios courses for this first one because I set it up on the very first day that the game was released. So I wanted to get something out there in the lights of a society. Let's have a quick look at the membership list. I'd like to say to those people that have joined the society, thank you very much. It's always great to have loads of members in the society because obviously if you pay the entry fee, if you pay the purse to enter the events, that purse goes up quite significantly. Just waiting for the screen to load up here. Looks like it's about to do it. There we go. So I'm currently in 7th position now. I've got a couple of people. Oh, Mr. Jamie Rocks has played and he's right up there, joint leader. Select 649, 30 under, and I'm still on the first page of the leaderboard, so I'm pretty pleased about that. Let's have a look at the event. So in fact, let's have a look at the member list at the moment, see how many members we've got. And we can do it, there's 10 members per page. Let's just blitz through the pages. So we've got 1, come on, 2, 3, 4. It's a little slow this evening. 5. Sergeant McNabb, how you doing, my friend? I've just seen you send me a message on Twitch. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to everybody else that's currently watching. We've got 6 viewers at the moment. What do we got here? 8 pages now, 9. Now we were just over 10 last time I saw, so let's have a look how we've gone up. So we got 110, 120, we've got, wow, 130, let's see if we've got more, 140, 144 members, guys. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for joining the society. It will become really, really big. I want to try and get some bigger, longer seasons going with some majors in there. The purses will start to be absolutely massive. Let's have a look at the current purse, and let's see how many people have actually played this. Let's go back to this screen. I'm going to change the message in a bit, but you can see the last time I put a message up there we were at 90 members. We're currently at 144, so absolutely blinding. It really is. Really, really overwhelming. Thank you very, very much for the support, guys. We shouldn't be in this crappy little clubhouse much longer either with that kind of membership base. 75% of your entry fee goes towards the total purse, and 25% goes into the society for me to do upgrades. There we go. The purse is 18,150 coins at the moment, so really, really big. That being said, let's jump to the offline career. Let's get number 4 underway, because that's what this video is supposed to be about. Evening, Tim, you staying offline tonight? Martin, I am recording this video, my friend, which is I'm going to do 1 round. If it's a 1 round event, I'm going to do 1 round offline, get this video recorded, and then I'll be up for some online stuff. I did get a message from Colin Maffia the other day. He sent me a message to say that he had pulled across Wolf Creek. So I'm interested in playing that with some fellows. If you would like to join me for some online rounds, I will be doing that after this video. So let's get this video, this career event underway. 13 people now tuned in. Welcome along, guys. Welcome to the stream tonight. Tonight I'm going to be doing a couple of different streams. First and foremost, I'm going to be doing an event in my offline career, and for those of you that have been watching this live and or on YouTube, you'll know that I have added, and you can see on the right hand side there, I've added 199 players from the World Golf Rankings. So we are playing against real people. I've taken all the AI people out, replaced them with real people with their proper nationalities, and I've tried to go, the AI did tend to have they went from sort of worst to best, and I've tried to do it, you know, according to the World Golf Rankings. So we should see the likes of Jordan Spieth, Dustin Johnson, Rory McIlroy, Hideki Matsuyama. All of those guys should be up near the top. Let's jump straight into this. I don't know how many rounds it is. Let's see if we can see. 1 round. Brilliant. 1 round on this one. Let's get this round underway. This is why you guys tuned in. So Martin, sound up for that? Brilliant. Okay, so after this this particular offline video, I'm going to be doing some online stuff. So if anybody watching that is on the PS4, send us a friend request, jump in and join the online game. I will be recording it, so it will go up on YouTube after the fact. For those of you that don't want to jump in and join and play, feel free to stay tuned in on Twitch, because as soon as I finish recording this video, I will be ending the broadcast and then restarting it with some online stuff. So we'll be back momentarily after this one finishes. Okay, so we have, I think this was called the Canada Classic, and this is the Goldfinch Club. And I don't think I've played this one. And I was watching a little earlier, some guy, some American chap was doing a live, let's get this drive away, a live course creation. He was streaming it live on YouTube. And the more I look at the course creation, the more I'm actually getting intrigued by it. It looks complex. I did some course creation in early access on PC in the Golf Club 1, so I'm well aware of the amount of time and effort it takes to do that. I created the Belfry, the Brabazon at the Belfry. But that's 4 years ago now, just under 4 years ago. So that was very, very early access on the Golf Club 1. Hitting some nice straight shots at the minute. Coming into that flag really nicely. Could do with a little bit of a roll here. From 200 yards out, I will take that all day long. 17 viewers now on the Twitch channel. Welcome along, guys, for those of you that have just joined. Thanks for tuning in. Do appreciate the support. If you want to check out some other videos that I've done, have a look at my YouTube channel, Tim Wilson UK. Pushing for 1,000 subscribers at the moment, so if you like what you see, you enjoy the videos, give them a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get content up every day. Loving the new game. Let me know what you guys think in the comments on YouTube, and also if you want to drop me some comments now. I have got my laptop right here next to me. I've got the stream up and running here so I can see. If you guys want to drop me any comments in the chat, I will certainly see them straight away. This is a tough pin position for a par 3. Stroke index 1, and I can see why. Perfect fast, that's not going to be good. I was going to say it's taken the front bunker out of play, but I've gone straight in the left hand bunker. Not to worry. It is it buried? It looks, was that 30%? No, 52 to 72, so it did plug a little bit. And that's strange because I haven't seen many plugged shots out of bunkers so far. So that's a new one to me. I'll also be interested to hear guys that are playing more than me. I tend to try and get on once a day. Doesn't always work, but I do tend to try and get on at least once a day just to record a video, get some content up. That is not stopping at all. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are the servers getting better? For me it seems like they're getting better. During the day they're lightning fast. Load times are really good, have no glitches, no dropouts. I haven't had a dropout in a long time, so I'm hoping that they are fixed. Can't really see that. 14 feet 4 inches uphill. So it needed a bit of oomph, but it didn't turn. So we're going to drop a shot on the second hole here. But hopefully we should get a par 5 coming up shortly. We should be able to try and get that back. Still at the lead of the board, at the top of the leaderboard through 2 holes. And it looks like the usual suspects there again. Poulter, Fowler, Spieth. Luke Donald, haven't seen his name at the top of a leaderboard for a long time. Okay. Gotta hope we don't run out of fairway here, that's the only concern. A little off to the right, but as long as it holds the fairway, we should get a kick to the left. I was going to say that fairway is sloping off to the left. 278, which is about normal when we haven't got any wind in our favour or against. Bobbins22, do you plan on doing any course reviews in the future? I am going to be doing some course reviews. I know that Lee's been doing some course reviews. He's done a couple today. And I want to give a big shout out to Lee because he always gives me a good old plug on his channel. So I'm going to do the same for him. Lee is also pushing for 1,000 subscribers. Check out his channel on YouTube, Early-1981. He's got some Golf Club 2 stuff going on as well at the moment. He's got some great content. He's been streaming for a little while, not always golf games. He's only just recently got back into the Golf Club 1 about 2 or 3 weeks prior to the Golf Club 2 coming out. So be sure to head over to his channel if you like his content, which I'm sure you will. Subscribe. He does the same for me, and we are a community. We are friends on the PlayStation Network, so we got each other's backs. Alright, Global Relic, do you allow for a slight fade when aiming at pins? I never hit the dead straight one, so now I allow for it. You know what? Somebody brought this up in a stream that I was doing the other night, and I don't allow for it because occasionally I do get a dead straight one. So if I was to aim over here, for example, and I didn't get a fade on the shot, I'd be smack bang in that bunker. So I tend to put it towards the left-hand side of the fairway, but occasionally I do get a dead straight one. I've tried to consciously push it towards the left a little, but as you can see, that one that I got there is a perfect, but it's still slightly drifted over to the right-hand side. I think I'm going to get away with that just because of the shape of the fairway. But yeah, I don't want to try and correct an error with another sort of error, if you know what I mean. It doesn't always work out, and the last thing I want to do is start relying on a fade that isn't always there. As you can see, that one was absolutely dead straight on the nose. And that's why the fast perfect didn't really have too much of an impact on that one. It didn't really give me too much of a bother. Matilda, welcome back. So those people that have just tuned in, I think it's Matilda, MA71LDA, I would imagine that's Matilda. The game is brutal at times, especially with tour clubs. Lol, I haven't ventured into career mode. Is it preset or do you create your own? No, you have to create your own. There are some preset templates for the tournaments, or for the events in there, but I would imagine they will all be HB Studio courses. You can do some stuff yourself. Go on, get a roll. Yeah, you can do some stuff yourself, which I'll probably do in the next offline season that I'm going to do, which is going to have a few more events. And we're now back at 2 under par now, so going along pretty well through 4 holes. Stenson, our closest rival, at 1 under. Back to your original question, yeah, you do have to set up a little bit. I've taken the extra effort of actually adding proper people into the game, just because of the fact that I just didn't want any random AI names in there. I just thought it'd be a bit crap with AI names in there. So we're now up to 25 people in the stream. Global Relic, have you had any issues with wind? Mate, I've always got issues with wind. Ask my missus. No, I'm only kidding. And Feet Lies not playing all the time. Not so much. Oh, okay, so I see what you mean. So if I look at this here, so what you're saying is that I should really be aiming this over here to allow for that slope. I haven't had so much issues with the wind, but definitely with the lies. It's like, okay, let's take this, let's use this as an example. I'm in the light rough. I've got 166 yards to go. I'm going to leave it at the 7-iron. I'm going to add a little bit more onto that. In fact, I'm going to add a bit more just because we've got a slight headwind as well. Now that really, with that slope, that should come back towards the flag. Let's see what happens here. This is provided I get a perfect and don't go all over the place with this shot. Alright, so I went off to the right a little bit, but it did straighten up a bit. You can see that it's come back in a bit more than what I aimed, but I did push that shot wide to the right. I am seeing the friend requests come in, guys. I will do that when I am not recording. I'll certainly... That's 1 foot downhill. That's going to run away like a flipping steam train, that is. I will accept those friend requests when I'm not online and I'm not recording live on Twitch or streaming live on Twitch. That is a terrible putt. Yeah, I do accept pretty much every friend request that comes in. I like to try and grow my my friend base because I'm always looking for people to play online with and also ghost balls to play against. And it's great. The more friends you've got, the more likelihood is they're going to have played one of those courses that you've selected or that I'm going to select. Which means that I'm never going to be out without a ghost ball to play against. Not much of the time anyway. I'm going to be playing Wolf Creek online after this, guys. It's a Colin Mafia course. I got a message, personal message from Colin the other day saying that he had excuse me, I got a bit of dry mouth there, that he had ported the course over from TGC 1 to TGC 2, so I'm certainly going to be giving that one a bash online, streaming live on Twitch straight after this. Wolf Creek's a beautiful course. I mean, Colin did an absolute peach of a job in the Golf Club 1, so I'm really interested to see how well it represents in the Golf Club 2, and that is too big. That's gone out of the fairway, that's in the heavy rough. We are going to have a crappy shot in here into this green. I have 66 to 7. Wow, this is horrible. I'm going to have to club up a lot here, and I don't even think this is going to get there. Wow, that properly chunked out, and we're in trouble here because I'm going to be behind that rock. That is the worst possible position that I could be. Look at that. How many yards have I got? Normal shot. I'm going to have to play a normal shot here. I don't know whether this, I think this is going to go backwards. Yeah, that went backwards. That's landed behind me. Trick shot! That's going the wrong way up the fairway. That's a proper trick shot. I've made a complete balls up of this hole, guys. I'm now further away than I was a few minutes ago, but I'm okay with that. That trick shot was incredible. Couldn't do that again if I tried. There was no other option there. Be nice to get this close, but I don't think it is going to be because I came off that one fast. It stopped, but that was for par, so this is going to be for bogey. Not a great hole, guys. That was for bogey, so that's going to be a double at the very best. Game is knackered on Xbox. It needs a huge patch, so many bugs. And that's from UK Jungle UK. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, there's still glitches on this. I won't even lie. There is still problems on this. Ooh, that only just went in for double. Bobbins22, if you're asking about courses, they are cross-platform. Yeah, you can play any course on any platform. The only thing that you won't see is if Colin's created it on PC, when you play it on the PC, on the PS4, you'll see it's being created by a TGC member. You'll only see who it's created by on the platform that it was created on, if that makes sense. Alright, I've dropped down to 4th position now. I need to try and get this back. I'm at +1 now. Alright, we've got a par 5. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get this back. This fairway is so skinny though. Better drive, little fast, could do with a good bounce here. Looks like it's going to get one. Don't want to go over to the left. Come on. Come on. Alright, Banadio 5. Sent you an invite, Tim. Great channel and YouTube vids. Whiskey Ginger. I've just seen it come up, my friend. Thank you very much for that friend request. I will accept it as soon as I'm finished this round, just before I get into the next one. So don't feel that I'm ignoring you at the moment. I have seen it come up. For those of you that have just joined the Twitch stream, welcome along. Thank you for joining us. I'm playing a little bit of offline career at the moment. I'm into my 4th event of 10 for my first season. Not doing particularly great, over par at the moment, but hopefully can get this back, get the shot back on this par 5. Don't know how much effect that wind's going to have at 75 yards. I need it to bounce up to the green, not roll back. Look at this now. Look at this. That's criminal. That is criminal. I landed that ball about 10 feet from the flag, and that is now going to be about 40 feet away. Yeah, 37 feet. Should have gone past the flag. Should have had a closer look at the green. If there's anybody that is on the PS4 that hasn't joined the Golf Society that would like to join a Golf Society, the True North Golf Society, albeit that it is my my offline society name, it's also my online society name. And if you didn't tune in early on the Twitch channel, we now have 144 members, so going along really nicely. And if you want to join a decent sized community, then be sure to check out the society. Alright, Global Relic, I've not made the step up to tour clubs. Player clubs are good for me at the moment. My friend, you and me both, I'm playing with player clubs right now. I don't feel that I'm quite at the level where I can migrate to the tour clubs. I'm not there yet, and I'm not even going to pretend to be there yet. I don't feel comfortable enough. I'm not hitting straight enough shots consistently that I'm getting close enough to the pin every time that I feel like I need another challenge with the clubs. These clubs are more than enough of a challenge for me at the moment. So yeah, it's glad to see somebody else is feeling exactly the same way. And then I go and hit an absolute peach. Nice and straight, perfect, perfect. If only it happened every time. And as you guys know, it doesn't happen every time. 13 feet. I have no idea what hole we're on. Have we got the shot back? We have. We got the shot back that we dropped 2 holes ago. Back to level par. Only Henrik Stenson ahead of us. The level of the AI difficulty at the moment I'm playing, guys, is medium, because I made the mistake, and I probably wouldn't have had enough coins as it was. I made 2 mistakes really. Firstly, I should have used some of my coins that I had accumulated and leveled my society up to level 5 straight away. Instead, what I did is I leveled it up to level 2 just so I could create a 10 season tour, or a 10 tour season, which means that I have to play all 10 events before I can make any changes to the AI difficulty, or any more changes to the society. I mean, I can upgrade the society, but I can't make any changes to the AI difficulty until the end of this season. So that was the first thing I did. I mean, I should have really leveled up to level 5 straight away and pushed the AI up to level 5, up to hard or hardest, because at medium, as you can see, I'm not having the best round. I'm even par, but I'm still in second position. So I really need to get the AI up and get them really competing. And I fear that I'm going to be running out of fairway here unless I get a nice kick to the left, which I have done. And that's unusual because I don't normally get nice kicks, and that's going to leave me a little pitch into the flag here. In fact, I'm going to play a flop shot. Yeah, absolutely spot on. A couple of feet from the flag, 4 feet. Let's see if we can just drop this in the left edge. There we go. And that's, here we go. White effect. Hi, I'm on Xbox One. How's playing on the PlayStation? It's a lot better now this week. I'll tell you what, it was painful last week. Saturday night I got on at 10:30, hoping to get at least 3 or 4 rounds in. By midnight, I'd had 1 round of 18 holes. I was even trying to get into an HB Studios course, Black Lake or Black something like that, and it kept crashing on the second hole. I couldn't get back in. 12 o'clock I gave up. I thought, you know what, I can't be bothered. I even tweeted, you know, you want to check out my Twitter feed. I even tweeted at midnight, and I said that they've got to sort it out. You know, I will persevere, and I have persevered, and I think a lot of people have persevered, and they've been rewarded with 5,000 coins. So hats off to HB for doing that. But man, it would have tested some people's patience, I can tell you that for a fact. And the reason that didn't get any spin there, guys, that you would expect it to, is that I was coming out of the rough, and you don't generate any spin out of the rough at all. I think that's going to be dead straight. I can't really see. I think that says 1 inch downhill. Yeah, that's a birdie. I think we're now 2 under par. 2 under par through 10, so we've just started the back 9. Mark Morton, 44. How do you change all the player names? Okay, so if you go into in your offline career, in your offline society, if you go into the member list, you can see all the guys there, and you can edit each one. So you can just go in and you can say rename. You click on the guy's name, you press rename, and you can also change the nationality. Wow. This is a tough hole, but it's worthwhile doing. It takes a while. I mean, I'm not even going to lie, it took me a long while to do. I did 199 out of the top 200 players. So there is no denying that it takes a long time, but I think you'll agree. Oh, that needs to slow down. Kick to the left. Ah, don't go in the water. Wow, I think you'll agree it just adds that extra little bit of interest to the game. Global Relic, I had a shocker on Tarantula yesterday. First round plus 13, lost my head, came back with -2 in second round though. Mate, Tarantula is brutal. I played that the other day. I played that. That was in fact, that was the last course I think I played in this. No, it wasn't. Tropic Falls was the last one. Second round, check out my part 2, event 2, Tarantula. I think I shot something like level par. It's horrible. It's a horrible course. Artful Dodger, I'm still using the player clubs, my friend. I am not feeling confident enough to be playing with the tour clubs. And for those of you that have just joined the Twitch stream, welcome along. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's nice to have you. That's a tough putt to read, it really is, because I think that's going to the left, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it went to the left. I just hope it doesn't roll too far past, because I'm going to have a horrible par putt. Again, I don't know which way it's going. Oh, and again I've missed it. Damn. Alright, so this is going to be a bogey. I hate the ones that sit right on the top of a rise where it goes both ways. You don't really know which way it's sort of leaning. Alright, back to 1 under. Artful Dodger, I can only use the standard, can't hit the other 2 sets straight. Mate, I struggle as well. I still struggle. You'll see me still hitting fast, you'll see me still hitting slow. I tend to hit more fast than slow, but I'm still struggling. I'm not even going to deny it. I'm still struggling to hit straight shots. Let's see what we get here. Not bad. Not bad. Perfect, perfect and straight. I did add a bit more onto that and it stopped dead. Look at that. Absolutely dead. I did add some loft onto that. I thought it was going to go too long with that wind, but it didn't have too much of an effect on it. We got 23 feet here. It's gonna have the legs to get there, just not the direction. 32 people on the Twitch stream now. Welcome along, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to check out some other videos that I've done on Twitch, I have exported them and popped them onto YouTube. Check out my YouTube channel, Tim Wilson UK. Would appreciate the views and all the subscribes. I'm trying to. I'm heading for 1,000 subscribers at the moment. I'm currently on about 930-ish, I think, at the moment. So head over to my YouTube channel, Tim Wilson UK, go and have a look. And if you like it, hit that subscribe button. Would appreciate it immensely. Is that going to hold the fairway? Not quite. See, didn't hit that one straight, hit the other one straight. I can get perfect, but not straight in the cone. And that's exactly what I just did there. Not great at all. We're in a shitty rough here as well. You know what? I'm going to do the smart thing. I am going to play it out into this fairway here. And now I hit it straight. Because the reason I did that, I could have gone for the green, but the likelihood is I probably would have ended in the bunker in the front, which has got a really steep lip on it, or I would have ended up at the back, but I've left myself, or off the back of the green. I've left myself a tough shot here. Oops. That was okay. Is it going to come back in a bit? It is. Is it going to spin back though? That's what I don't want it to do. I really would have wanted to be closer than that. That's the one thing that I have noticed in this, guys, is that the loft tool in this is a lot more sensitive in this than it was in the Golf Club 1, and that's going to be another bogey. Matilda, tour clubs aren't worth the extra 20 yards. Any deviance left or right within the cone sends it west. Yeah, it is. I would imagine it's pretty brutal. I haven't even got them out on the driving range, to be honest with you. I just feel like I would be poor with them. All right, 5 of us. No, not 5 of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 of us at level par at the moment. So I really need to start making some gains here just to try and secure that top spot. 501 yards. Need to try and get this as far down the fairway as possible. That's a better drive. Much better drive. Should be about 290 yards. Almost 300. So we should be going for the pin here in 2. Oh, look at the trees though. Right, so we are going to be trying to bring this round these trees. 200 yards with a wind as well. I'm going to club down and I'm going to hope the wind does the work here. Wow. What the hell? Did I move that the wrong way? Guys, let me know. Did I move that the wrong way to try and fade that into the hole? I felt like I got it right. That was not good at all. It's a par 5, so hopefully we can pick the par up here. And how did that come out so hot? Because I was fast on the downswing. Alright, so I'm making a right pig's ear of this now. I've had 3. It's downhill when it gets towards the flag. I've got to be really careful not to race past here. Oh, almost in the hole. I wasn't even watching that, guys. I do apologise. My laptop went off for a minute. In fact, it's gone off again. I need to turn the sleep off on this. There we go. I thought that chip shot was going to go in. I tried player clubs and shot +1 for 18 holes, then switched to standard clubs and shot -7. Yeah, it depends on what you feel comfortable with. You know, it depends on whether you want that challenge that the tour clubs provide you. I think I get enough of a challenge on the player clubs, to be fair, at the moment. I don't feel the need to go any more difficult, any harder than what it currently is. I find it's more than enough at the moment for me. Alright, I don't want to take any more than this 3-wood because I don't want it to run too far out of this fairway. Perfect, perfect. Gone a little right, but the wind brought it back round, and that should be absolutely perfect. I think we're going to have a short hop, skip and a jump across to the green here. Yeah, 127 yards. Slightly downhill, 125 into an 8-mile-an-hour wind. I hope, I'm going to add a bit more onto this. I hope this club is going to be enough to get there. Perfect, perfect, dead straight. Need the wind to bring it round a little. Little too much club, but it should be okay. It's going to stop dead being the one of the lofted wedges. And that's going to be a birdie. David, I can hit tour hybrids but have driver wobbles. Alright, so back joint top with Justin Thomas at 1 under par. Few people at level still. Sean O'Hare, Thomas Peters, Jim Furyk, nice to see him up there, and Kevin Chappell, Brian Harmon, and then we've got Brendan Steele, Hideki Matsuyama, and I think that's John Rahm there in 10th place. Can't really see it because it's behind my picture. Alright, 446. Oh my god, look at that fairway. You know what? I'm not even going to try. I think a 5 wood. That's going to be okay. We're playing into the wind. Could do with getting that straight, but I haven't. I've faded it a little or sliced it a little. But I think it's going to be okay. That's rolling off to the left, but I think we're going to be safely in the fairway. Alright, so it's left us with a long shot. Got 211, 213, but into a fairly stiff breeze. So I'm going to try and hold this up in the wind with this wood. It looks like it's slowing up, but I don't know whether it's going to bite. It's always difficult to get those to bite. It's only the hybrids that really have any sort of grip on the... Did you just put any golfer name to any name you changed? No, because in your member list, when you first go into the member list, there is 20 pages of 10. And it starts off with the worst AI player, all the way through to page number 20. You have the best AI player, and it ranks them by handicap, so you can see. So what I did is I worked in reverse from page 1 at player 199 on the world golf ranking, all the way up to Dustin Johnson being the best player on the world golf ranking, so he has the best handicap. It took time, it really did take time, but I think it is definitely worthwhile doing, as opposed to having those sort of faceless names. I've missed that and it's going to roll way past. I've only hit a few straight tour drives. Yeah, as I say, I haven't even tried the tour club, so I can't even comment on that, I'm afraid. Alright, I think that was hole number 17, so that's hole 17 in the bag. Was it 17? No, 16, and I'm still joint top. But Justin Thomas is only through 5 holes. Lahiri 1 under through 1, so I may be leading in the clubhouse, but it ain't all over yet. Alright, we got 175, we've got 177. Let's add a smidge more onto this. £10-mile-an-hour wind. It'd be good to get one nice and straight. Perfect fast. Don't want fast. I think it's going to hit the green. Is it going to hit the green? It's not quite going to get there. Global Relic. It is something I'm going to do with the players. I think it's worthwhile, guys. I've got to be honest with you. You know, some people may think it's a waste of time, but I think it's worthwhile. Different strokes for different folks. Oh, could have done with that going in the hole. That's going to be a shitty putt coming back now. But we'd hope you would try it eventually because you may be able to do it. Dazzy, yeah, it's worth in the long run. Lol, I spent a bit of time and just renamed them. Yeah, nice one, Daz. It's nice to see somebody else has taken the time to do it as well. Get in. Oh my goodness me, what a lip. That's going to take me back to level par. Makes it better to see real named golfers. Yeah, it does, mate. And I think it's better for you guys watching the stream as well. I mean, it just makes it a little bit more interesting. People that you can recognise, people that you can associate with the PGA Tour. I could really do with getting back under par here, guys. This is my last hole and I'm currently not leading this event. But I've hit a perfect, that's fairly straight. Is it going to hold the fairway though? Are we going to get a favourable bounce? We have got a favourable bounce. Where's the green though? Is that tree going to come into play? Let's have a quick look. Thanks for that, bud. Good info. And I followed you, by the way. Oh, you're a top man, Artful Dodger. Thank you very much. Is this the same Artful Dodger that created absolutely fantastic courses on the Golf Club 1? Sergeant McNabb, I bought a small keyboard from Amazon for 10 quid. Didn't take too long on Xbox with that. Yeah, I use the keyboard as well. I've just got a small wired keyboard that I plugged in. Oh man, it would take you an absolute age if you were doing it, you know, with a controller. If you've got a wired keyboard, guys, a USB keyboard, plug the keyboard into the PlayStation and it makes a hell of a difference. Artful Dodger, not afraid so, my friend. Have you brought any of your wonderful courses across to TGC2 yet? I'm sure I'm not the only one that wants to know, because I really want to play some of your courses in TGC2 because they were an absolute treat in TGC1 and I think people would love to see them in this game. Also, what platform are you playing on as well? Right. Why is that so strong? Get in. Nice. Birdie on the last. Always good. 1 under par in the clubhouse. Let's have a look. 3 of us at 1 under par at the moment. Let's go back to the main menu. When it eventually loads up. Something's happening. I'm getting some bleeps and whatnot. My coins have just gone up. 12,000 coins now. My handicap has slightly changed, I think. I think it was 3.5 at the beginning of that round. It's now plus 3.6. Leaderboard. Does it show the leaderboard? Let's have a look. Yeah, everybody's finished. 3 of us tied at the top. Sergio Garcia Tanihara. I'm not sure what his first name is. Tanihara from Japan. And then a load of the guys were way over par. I say way over par, but 3 shots back. Matsuyama, Oosthuizen. 4 shots, Noren, Justin Thomas, Paul Casey, Kevin Chappell and Brian Harmon. So that's that tournament in the bag. Let's jump back to the menu here. And I've got a fair amount of cash in the bank now, coins from tournaments, I think. I'm not sure what that's from, but yeah, I don't know what those coins are. 11,517, but I've got 12,090 at the top. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is between the two. Let's press done here. And you can see there it says participants 100. So I would imagine it takes the top 100 players off of your member list. For those of you that want to know, I will show you. If you are on this screen, which is the main screen for your offline society, if you press R1, at the moment it's on that little picture, you can see the black the little black square with the green with a flag on it. If you go 1 across to the right, pressing R1, and then go to member list, you can see there we've got all these guys with their handicaps. If you just press on one of them with the X button, you have the option to rename the player and also change the nationality. So that's how I did all 199 of the guys in my member list. But that's going to call it. I'm going to call it a day there for this particular video, guys. Thank you very much if you're watching on Twitch. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to stick around on the Twitch channel, I will be back momentarily. I'm going to be doing some online gaming with some of the guys that I'm friends with on the PSN network. So be sure to... Nice hat. Thank you, my friend. I will be back on doing some online gaming with members from the PSN community, friends of mine from the PSN community. So if you want to watch that, be sure to check that out. We're probably going to do Wolf Creek. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact and you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. Drop some comments in the box below. I always try and reply to all comments. And subscribe to the channel if you wouldn't mind, the YouTube channel. I'm pushing for that 1,000 subscribers. I am about 70 subscribers shy, so any subscriptions would be appreciated. It goes a long way, and it really does show support for the channel. So guys, thank you very much. Why is there two amounts? I have like 5,000 up top and 200 in the bank. I don't know what it is either, my friend. I would imagine it's something to do with the actual money that you've earned in the society, other than stuff that you've earned from just playing courses. I'm not entirely sure. Also, I've just seen a friend request come in. If you guys want to chuck a friend request across to me on the PlayStation 4 network, I will certainly add you as a friend, and I will certainly either join you online for a round at some point or catch up and play against your Ghost Ball. But until next time, guys, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.